Mamiko is even more incredible than Shohei.
Right now, something absolutely unprecedented is happening in America. A Japanese woman is receiving one massive offer after another from major companies. Offers so huge, they rival those given to top Hollywood A-listers. We're talking $25 million. But what's even more shocking than that number is the series of economic phenomena she's unintentionally creating. That woman is Shohei Ohtani's wife, Mamiko. In today's video, we'll dive into the unbelievable impact Mamiko has sparked and uncover the quiet power behind it all.
Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe.
Mamiko must approve Shohei's commercials.
The American advertising industry is buzzing right now, all because of one Japanese woman. That woman is Shohei Ohtani's wife, Mamiko. Incredibly, the offer she received from major companies for a commercial deal has exceeded $25 million. A number so high, it even surpasses what top Hollywood actors earn, leaving America in shock. And this isn't a one-off commercial fee. Multiple major companies are battling behind the scenes, each hoping to secure a contract with her. One brand drawing particular attention is New Balance. Since partnering with Shohei in 2023, the company is now planning a new project. A family-style commercial featuring Shohei, Mamiko, and their dog, Dekopin. The proposed payment for this appearance? That astonishing $25 million. Of course, this massive offer exists partly because of Shohei's overwhelming popularity and global brand power. He currently has endorsement deals with over 20 companies, bringing in an estimated $100 million a year. But what makes this case truly remarkable is that the central figure isn't Shohei. It's Mamiko herself. According to Shohei's agent, Nez Balelo, the final decision about which commercials Shohei appears in is made by Mamiko. To ensure Shohei can stay fully focused on baseball, she carefully reviews and selects every offer. Only the commercials that align with her judgment make it to the public. And Mamiko has clear standards. The project must be connected to baseball. It must contribute positively to Japanese culture. It must never harm her husband's image. If an offer doesn't meet these criteria, she turns it down, even if it's worth $6 million. In fact, a domestic company once offered her $6 million for a shampoo commercial, an offer she turned down simply because she didn't want her husband's skin exposed on camera. It shows that her priority isn't her own popularity or income, but protecting her husband and their home above everything else. For companies, this level of integrity is incredibly reassuring. There's a kind of trust that only someone with unwavering principles can create. And that may be the biggest reason she received that staggering $25 million offer. And that trust was strengthened even further at the 2025 MLB All-Star Game. When Shohei and Mamiko appeared on the red carpet, Shohei wore a navy suit, while Mamiko arrived in a soft, peach-colored dress. As they walked hand in hand, fans around them erupted in cheers. Shohei reportedly chose his suit specifically to match Mamiko's outfit for that day. The way they exchanged glances and smiled at each other was the very definition of an ideal couple. Many fans wondered if their first child might make an appearance, but it was just the two of them. They intentionally chose not to bring their newborn daughter. Another small but meaningful sign of their thoughtfulness and their shared values as parents. And amid all this, there was one more moment that captured everyone's attention. This moment took place in October 2024, after a game at Dodger Stadium. As Shohei walked off the field, Mamiko stood right beside him, her arms full of bags. A tote bag, a paper bag, and all the essentials he needed. The sight of her quietly carrying everything left a strong impression, not only on fans, but also on members of the media, and then, in the very next moment. As Shohei headed toward the passenger side, and Mamiko walked straight to the driver's seat without hesitation. She slipped into their Porsche with calm confidence and drove off smoothly, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. It's no wonder MLB reporters were stunned. A veteran journalist who has covered the league for 30 years said, "In all my years, I've never seen a star player's wife personally drive him home after a game. There have been supportive wives before, of course, but never someone who appears so naturally as a true partner, standing right beside him always." This wasn't just about driving. It was a demonstration of deep care, awareness of her husband's physical and mental fatigue, and the initiative to support him without making it a big deal. In every situation, she stands at his side quietly, embodying what many would call the ideal partner. You can genuinely feel the strength of their bond, not just within the team, but within their marriage. And actions like these are precisely what elevate Mamiko beyond the label of a superstar's wife. She has become a trusted brand in her own right, someone companies want to collaborate with, someone whose presence carries value. You don't come across a woman like this very often. Maybe that's why these companies are so moved by her. But here's the truly astonishing part. Mamiko's influence goes far beyond these heartwarming moments. One single action of hers has triggered an unprecedented economic phenomenon across the entire United States. What exactly happened? And what movement did it set off nationwide?
Mamiko's gift brings smiles to everyone.
In April 2025, Shohei and Mamiko welcomed their first child. While congratulations poured in from all over Japan and from MLB fans worldwide, it was Mamiko herself who showed her gratitude in the most heartfelt way, through action. Shortly after giving birth, she sent handwritten thank you letters to every member of the Dodgers staff. What's even more surprising, not even Shohei knew about these letters. He only discovered them when staff handed the letters to him in the clubhouse. In her letter, she wrote, "My husband is able to make time for our family thanks to all of you at the team. Thanks also to the understanding of his teammates. We are truly grateful." At the end of the letter, she added an illustration inspired by their baby's tiny footprints, closing with, "We can't wait for the day we can bring our daughter to meet you all once things have settled down." One staff member shared, "We were worried she might be overexerting herself, but I've never read a letter so full of genuine heart and care." What shines through Mamiko's actions is a quiet thoughtfulness that touches people deeply, even without being in the spotlight. Each small act spreads like ripples across those around her, inspiring and moving everyone in her path. Her thoughtfulness showed an influence that crossed even cultural boundaries during the team's Japan tour in March. Although Mamiko didn't accompany Shohei due to being in the late stages of pregnancy, she prepared gift boxes filled with Japanese sweets for the players' families and team staff. But that wasn't all. She even sent gifts to the wives of the opposing Chicago Cubs team, a famous fruitcake from Tokyo. Each cake was tagged with the message, "Happy Opening Day from Mamiko," and reportedly even featured the logos of both the Dodgers and the Cubs. It was a gesture that perfectly reflected Mamiko's character, valuing human connections regardless of team rivalries. The gift that created the biggest buzz was Hokkaido's popular snack, Jagapokuru. After the news of the present's spread, the manufacturer Calbee was flooded with inquiries. Where can we buy this? Can it be shipped to the U.S.? Calbee's PR team revealed that their social media following increased tenfold as a result. This series of events was more than just gift-giving. It reflected a deep thought about how to share Japanese culture with the world. And Mamiko's spirit of giving went on to spark an unexpected phenomenon, one that would sweep across the United States: the décolleté pose phenomenon. On April 2, 2025, during the Dodgers game against the Marlins, Shohei Ohtani touched home plate and made a subtle gesture. He lightly traced his chest with his thumb and index finger. It was the famous décolleté pose from the cosmetics brand Cosme Décolleté commercials. The crowd buzzed instantly, and social media exploded. Was that the gesture from that commercial? Could it be a sign from Mamiko? For that brief moment, all eyes in the stadium were on him. Behind the scenes, however, Mamiko had quietly orchestrated this moment. On the same day, she had sent gifts to the Dodgers players' wives. Liposome Advanced Repair Serum from Takashimaya's luxury skincare brand, Cosme de Corte. Each gift came with a simple card reading, "From Mamiko." This small, thoughtful gesture became a huge talking point among the players' wives. On social media, the hashtag #MamikoGift went viral, with the wives playfully mimicking the CM pose and sharing their photos online. When Kelly, the wife of Max Muncy, posted a photo of herself attempting the Decorte pose with the caption, "Am I doing this right?" it spread instantly. Fans around the world quickly began tagging posts with hashtag #MamikoGift and hashtag #DecortePose. Alex Bregman's wife, Kayla, shared a photo of cosmetics arranged in a Japanese-style room, writing in Japanese, "Thank you, Shohei and Mamiko." Her post received thousands of comments. Even the PR team at Cosme de Corte was stunned by this organic movement. We've never seen advertising spread into MLB culture like this. The influence is incredible. This is exactly what makes Mamiko's impact so unique. An advertising effect driven by empathy, not promotion. Everything Mamiko does is guided by a simple principle: to bring a smile to someone's face. It's never strategic. It comes from a natural extension of her thoughtfulness. That's why it touches people's hearts so deeply. Journalists have dubbed this the Mamiko effect. One analyst explained, "She doesn't flaunt luxury brands. She chooses with thoughtfulness. That's why people resonate with her. It's not about what you have, but how you choose that inspires admiration." The editor-in-chief of a Japanese women's magazine added, "She doesn't seek attention for herself. She acts from the perspective of others." Her approach goes beyond fashion or gifts. It creates cultural resonance. Indeed, everything she does radiates natural kindness. A single snack, a handwritten note, a gift of cosmetics, none are extravagant, yet each leaves a lasting warmth in the hearts of those who receive them. And this accumulation of thoughtfulness has, almost imperceptibly, grown into a force capable of moving the economy. That, perhaps, is the true meaning of the Mamiko effect.
Thanks for watching all the way through. What did you think? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us as we continue to follow Shohei Ohtani's incredible journey. See you in the next one.